marriage ever, eh? Hey, by Mr. Aloy. Do you know that this is how most fathers were with our mothers? And years later, they are blaming our mothers that they are influencing us against them, forgetting that they were the ones responsible for all the negativity in the family. Hey, chai, does this family ever have time for love talk? I have never seen. No, my Flicks to Click fans. Jonathan kiss his wife, or even Clara hug her husband. Now, wow, money na the cause of all this problem. When Jonathan had money, they were in love. He didn't allow his family to eat leftover food or even eat what they didn't like eating. Jonathan, Big Joe, he really took care of his family that time. But now, look at what money has done. Because Big Joe no get money, now he don't come frustrate. He don't come become insecure. Hey, Mr. Jonathan, he should calm down because his wife, na hardworking woman now. When Jonathan was paying all the bills, did Clara insult him? No. Some people go talk say Clara has become rude because of money. No more respect because now she dey carry the bills of the house. She don't forget say one time before her husband was doing everything for the family. My Flicks to Click fans. A lot of men do not want their wives to work. Not out of love, but because they are afraid that their wives might be more financially buoyant. Instead of Jonathan to get a life, all he is interested in is how to bring his wife down. But Clara, na blessed wife and mother. No doubt. To be the head of the house, Mr. Big Joe, is that the way to be the head of the house? Is it to fight your wife? If so, then such headship is a big scam altogether, period. Maybe Big Joe, when you pay the rent, Big Joe, when you pay the rent, you remain the head of this family. And this house will now belong to you. But until you are the one paying the rent, you will not remain the head of the family. And this house will not belong to you. So until then, you better be careful, or else you will end up being homeless. This one dey hot, sha. Mr. Crispy can't talk say hey for comment section. Hey. Maybe when you pay the rent, you remain the head of the family and this house will belong to you. But until then, Mr. Big Joe, you better be careful or else you'll end up being homeless. Because my Flicks to Click fans, Jonathan's insecurities, his manipulation will make him lose his wife and his marriage, his child, his family, his job, and everything where he gets. Too many people are trying to ruin this marriage. Not to talk of you alone, yourself, Mr. Big Joe. Because what kind of mother will tell her daughter to leave work and sit at home and depend on her husband when the husband na loser like Big Joe? Who? Woman. See, you have started paying rent now. You are talking as if that man has never paid rent before. Now, so some people go talk. Some people go talk, say, woman, Clara, you don't begin to pay rent now. You are talking as if that man, Big Joe, Jonathan, has never paid rent before in his life. Hey! Some men go talk, say, chai, fear woman, too. Because if woman get money more than the man, can't see intimidation. What is it now with this egotistical machismo declaration? God, just see this Jonathan now. I am still the head of this house. Meanwhile, you don't get shishi. You see, this Jonathan of a man. This kind of men, them plenty for outside. Some are even many women's husbands. But you see, this our beautiful sister Clara, her attitude is what will humble such men. Because I agree with Debbie's advice to Clara. Stop doing things for these men, this kind of useless men, because they will never appreciate your efforts. And you can all see that Clara, she did wise somehow with her husband, Big Joe. But she keeps feeding Debbie more poisons to buy her. Woo! Somebody go talk say, Jonathan shouldn't have asked to take over Clara's business. That Jonathan should have asked for equal partnership in the business. Instead, no, my Flicks to Click fans, Mr. Big Joe, he should not have asked for equal partnership of his wife's business, especially when he was in opposition to it from the very beginning. Even before Clara asked Hanks for money to start it, Jonathan was against it when she first mentioned wanting to open a restaurant to him. So for Big Joe, Jonathan, to now ask Clara to share equal partnership in her business, absolutely no. That is a negative, let alone wanting to take over the woman's business altogether. Which kind of nonsense be that for this Most Scary Marriage Ever by Mr. Aloy? If Big Joe wants his own business, then let him figure out what kind of business he wants. Make him write out business plan. Make him get professional to go over the business plan with him. Let him figure out a budget and get up off his behind and go and try to look for a bank loan to start up his own business. But to just take over Clara's business like that, is it easy? Absolutely not. And I'm glad she didn't fall for that kind of foolery. Jonathan Big Joe, now useless, shameless man. Just like how Clara can't talk. Hank's mother, that one, na better mama. See, Jonathan has become somebody that people push around for his ignorance and arrogance. Big Joe, you get a good woman like this for house, but you're playing with her life? You won't collect restaurant from your wife and render her harmless? Jonathan, you're a wicked man, shao. Thank God he was honest enough to admit to Benny, that's Hanks, that he still loves Clara, her mother, Benny's mother, and that if her parents were to divorce and her mother wanted to be with him, he would be with her. See, now Hank's honesty, that is what won Benny over. But I am now questioning Debbie about wanting Jonathan for herself. And Flicks to Click fans, before, I can't think, say, maybe Debbie's motive for trying to ruin Clara's life was just out of pure evil and bitter jealousy. But now, I believe there's more to it than that. I believe that Debbie has sat back, she has watched over the years how Jonathan has provided for his family and how he loved Clara and Benny, and she has secretly envied Clara's life and wants Clara's life. Yes, I believe that Debbie wants Clara's life and her husband. Yes, I believe that Debbie wants to be provided for the way Jonathan has provided for his family in the past. And she is willing to break up that family and step back into Clara's shoes to have what doesn't belong to her. But the difference be say, she isn't Clara and Jonathan isn't the same man he once was. I believe that is why Debbie asked Clara, what did she mean that Jonathan is no longer a hustler who did whatever it took to provide for his family? See, my Flicks to Click fans, Debbie, she may look at Jonathan a little different now, that he's no longer the breadwinner and that he's trifling enough he's so, weak enough now to want to take over Clara's business instead of getting his own hustle like a real man. See, do you know that Debbie even suggested that, she even suggested behind Clara's back that she should try talking, she has realized that, maybe they try to talk to, Jonathan and Hanks somehow, because Hanks, can't they look as if they very smart, very wise, and she can't they fear say Hanks will see through her fakeness. See, wahala deo for bad friends, my Flicks to Click fans. Get up off your trifling behind, Mr. Jonathan. Go and start your own business and stop trying to take over something that doesn't belong to you. Your stupid friend gave you extremely bad advice. At every turn and every chance, you are just becoming a dummy every day. Mr. Jonathan, are you too jealous of you and Clara's marriage and life altogether? Or is it Debbie that is more jealous than you? Had you listened to your real friend from the very beginning, everything that has taken place would never have happened. And I'm so glad that Clara's mama wasn't, she wasn't around all the time, because she needs to take her behind back where she came from. And you need to bring Clara and Jonathan's good friend back into the picture, please, Mr. Aloy. The downfall of a man is not the end of his life. Be very strong and give life a chance. Mr. Aloy, what can we say? The classroom day big, the exam day very hard. Will we pass with distinction every day? We don't know. Now, new lesson to learn every day. Hi, my Flicks to Click fans. Do you know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner? If you don't know, I'm going to pin a comment in the comment section below this video. Learn to know who is an abusive partner, like Jonathan. Protect yourself, your family, your friends. Protect humanity. And watch the next video. I'll see you again later. Bye.